Hey guys, it's Manifest. This is my first actual training video. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about, how to select your opponents, and some of the strategies that go into picking the right bases, and choosing what troops to set up for these bases. So, we'll pop over to the enemy side here. I'm going to start down here at the bottom. So, let's look at Bat's base here. We're going to scout this one. So, here he's got, not that big, but it's a regular Town Hall 6. Some things to consider here when you're trying to decide how you're going to come at a particular base is you're looking for, obviously, defenses, but you're also looking for weaknesses. So notice that he has 3 open defense buildings, and these can really wreak a little bit of havoc, but they can, they're kind of what I call a carrot. If you drop your giants anywhere on this side, or even over here somewhere, they're all going to go for those open defenses, which is going to draw you in. Which means that all of these other defenses that he has around there has a chance to pick you off. And that could be trouble if you didn't know that, but it's also very, very easy. Helps make things a lot easier for you if you do. With this particular little Town Hall 6, he's got more than 50% on the outside, which would make it easy to get the first 1 star. With this particular base, I would generally just pick off the outside of this. I would just lay a troop selection around this outside perimeter. Probably like archers, wizards, but I would try to keep it at a little bit of a distance. You're going to have a couple of troubled spots up here, this top right selection up here, because this particular archer will end up help pick down some of your guys. And then same thing over here on this bottom left section. Same thing now. The wizard on the outside is also going to help protect those camps. You can easily see they're within his range. So, as far as attacking this particular base, aerial would work well because his air defense, he only has 1 and it isn't leveled up very high. But his walls as a whole aren't very well leveled up either. So for me, the vulnerable side to attack on this one, if I was going to come in with ground troops, you have to decide, do you either attack the heaviest defenses first and get them out of the way, or do you avoid them and come in from the weaker side in hopes to get the damage? So with this particular base, I think I would probably take that route. I would come in from the vulnerable side on this one, and so I would pluck down all of my archers all the way around here. Not all of my archers, but whatever I felt was fair, whatever would get me what I'm looking for, and I would probably drop 1 or 2 giants up here on this left side, just so that way they kind of rush this particular wizard. Then my main attack would be focused in this corner, and I would want to come in from this way. And I would send my giants in knowing that they're going to come straight to this bit. If you're using a selection of like archers and wizards, and hopefully maybe even a wall breaker or 2, you should be able to penetrate one of these open walls over here, which will open up this town hall in the center very nicely. So once you've picked off the majority of the encirclement of the outside buildings, approaching in from this right hand side should make quick and easy access of that inside town hall, which should give you at least 2 stars. If you come in well, you drop 1 or 2 giants on this left side to pick off this wizard, and then you bring in the rest of your giants to take out this particular, they will automatically be drawn in there. The nice thing about that plan, by the way, is that your wizards don't seem to affect giants near as bad as a lot of other troops. Like hogs absolutely hate wizards. And wizards turn hogs into bacon pretty quickly. So sending in, a handful of giants in here would be very, very effective. Behind those, if you could pop in a couple of wall breakers. Now note, your wall breakers are automatically going to want to go for, this wall section and this wall section to start. Just know that you're going to need to throw down a few. They're going to pop into these corners first and foremost. That's why your support troops behind your giants, as you send them in through here, need to be like archers and wizards, so that way you can get up over these walls. You need to be able to take this one down. And this particular archer is going to be a little bit of trouble to you too. When you drop your troops in this corner over here, you're going to want to place them just a little bit heavy. Don't waste a lot of troops, but place them a little bit heavy right through here, because you're going to want to take out this particular archer. So you got your giants coming in here. You've got good support troops with archers and wizards, and they will make very, very quick work of this entire section. Coming through here, trying to draw the lines, but my screen's moving all over. And then you should be able to get the town hall. Now, all the way around, if you come in here with a good troop selection, assuming that you have at least, like 170 troops or so, you should be able to make pretty quick work of this. Your initial archer placement all the way around shouldn't be more than about 30 or so, maybe 40 archers. 1 or 2 giants over here to distract and help take down this particular wizard. Your archers are going to be slightly heavy in this corner, this left corner over here, and this bottom corner to help assist with that particular archer. But then the rest, you're going to drop, probably another 6 to 8 giants to come in from this corner. And behind that, you're probably going to have, another 10, 15 archers, and hopefully at least, 4 to 6 wizards in there. And you should be able to take down this base relatively easily, to be honest, at that point. Assuming that you come into this with the right strategy, and that you understand how to assess a base, where its strengths are, where its weaknesses are. And those are the ground troop stages. Because it only has this one air defense, if you attack this one from the air with, say, balloons, it would work out quite well, actually. The only air defense that this base has is this particular, the 3 archers and the 2 wizards. This wizard's all the way outside, unfortunately. Mortars don't matter. Cannons don't matter under an air defense. So coming in to this base with an airline would be, in my opinion, really only a couple of ways. You would either, my screen's going to move around again. You're either going to come in, you're going to lay your troops down, along this side over here, or you could just cluster them all right here and bring them in just to attack this particular archer. Now, coming in from this upper right side just means that you're leaving this air defense for just about last. The problem with that is once your balloons kind of get into this Cannon Wizard area, this air defense is going to start popping balloons. So it's already taken a bit of a beating from these two, and then on top of that you've got this one. The only other way, honestly, that I see of coming in here that would be super effective would honestly be probably from this corner. If you strung them across this bottom half, they would come in and take out these two defenses and this defense very, very quickly. And assuming that you're big enough to have spells, if you could drop a rage right around the time that you get to this air defense, you would make very quick work of this particular base. So that's this one, and I would like to show a bit more of a more advanced base here quick, but I think I'll put that on another video. I don't want to make these things too long. So I'll see you at the next training video.